Welcome to the Kentucky Derby Roundtable presented by Woodford Reserve. Essential Quality, the likely Kentucky Derby 147 favorite, but there are a lot of other horses with solid credentials who could pull off the slight upset. Joe Christopher joined by Ed DeRosa and Scott Shapiro. And Ed, we'll start with you. What other horses on the road to the Kentucky Derby have impressed you most?
Well, I think you have to start with horses who won their last race. 9 of the last 10 winners, and 10 of 10, if you count Maximum Security under the wire first, won their final prep race. Rock Your World impressed me. I thought Medina Spirit was in a position to strike, and he never really even made up any ground on Rock Your World. People are already making Barbaro comparisons, so that's impressive to me. And then Known Agenda for Todd Pletcher just seems like a different horse. Our colleague James Scully mentioned the blinkers. In his last 2 races, he's looked much better than he did in his previous 2. I think he's dangerous, and they're both coming in off a win.
Scott, Rock Your World has really turfy pedigree. Ed made the comparison to Barbaro, but gate to wire in the Santa Anita Derby, he went fast early and he maintained it. And then you're talking about Todd Pletcher. Nobody started more horses in the Kentucky Derby than him. Known Agenda is heading the right direction at the right time.
He sure is, and the distance shouldn't be an issue for Known Agenda. Ed mentioned the blinkers, as James Scully, our colleague, did. Definitely has made a major difference. Hot Rod Charlie is another horse that interests me, coming off a win as well in the Louisiana Derby where you were at. I thought he also shown versatility. I mentioned that with Essential Quality. He was shown he was able to go to the lead, which was very surprising to many of us, and dictate terms and still have enough left late. Also has shown the ability to come from off the pace. He's one of the horses I'll have an eye on.
I think Hot Rod Charlie's got the My Boy Jack factor here. A lot of people, son's named Charlie, grandfather's named Charlie. You throw the Hot Rod factor in there, Ed. Probably going to be the underlay of the Derby, but you have to respect him.
No, absolutely. In the mix for sure in that Breeders' Cup Juvenile comeback. Somewhat key. Keep Me in Mind hasn't really gone on from his Jockey Club win, but nevertheless, graded stakes winners first, second, and third.
A lot of horses going to be in that 6-1, 8-1, 10-1, 12-1, 15-1 range. Who do you like? You still got some time to figure it out before the first Saturday in May in Kentucky Derby 147.
The road to the Kentucky Derby has been presented by Woodford Reserve.